Good morning, my famous people, and welcome to another episode of Debt Free Famous, where we talk about money, how to get out of debt, and of course, getting to that ultimate goal, financial freedom. We're trying to be debt free. Um, for today's episode, I'll be reading messages that I got from friends and other famous people who wanted to ask some questions, and I'll try to answer some questions on this video. Just want to continue to thank everybody for all the love and support that I've been getting on Facebook. Just had a baby, as you guys know, because I'm forever posting pictures of my lovely daughter. But thank you for the likes and the hearts and the loves and the sweet comments. I appreciate it. Haven will appreciate it once you can read it, and I'll tell her about it. And of course, my wife Jessica, mom, appreciates it. She's good. She's hanging on strong, and we're running with this week. She's 1 week today. So we're excited about it. But like I said, this doesn't stop. I still want to post videos. Just been kind of busy, but here I am. I want to just read some of the messages and answer some of these questions, and then talk about a little bit of stuff that I've been encountering since having a baby and how to move forward with being debt free famous with a little kid in tow. So this is new, but we're still going to make it work. So for the question came from a good friend of mine, and what she asked is, she says, "So I am jumping on this journey to be debt free. Since moving out to California, we spend way too much. We just did our budget, and we are going to try to save 1,000 a month for our debt. So my question is, we have 6 months of savings already built up. Would you use it to pay off all of your debt at once? With 3 kids, that seems so scary, not having that money in the bank." Okay, so great. Congrats to her to wanting to take charge and take action to get out of debt, but she wants to know what to do. She has 3 kids in tow, and she wants to get out of debt. So, what to answer this question? I guess there's 2 ways. So, the answer to this question is simple. It's like I'm going to say, pay off all your debt. You have that savings there, pay it off, and I'll go through the steps. But I just want to just detail of the why. I mean, the thing that you're asking here sort of is what a lot of people get into is analysis paralysis. You know what I mean? You'll start analyzing so many stuff of like, well, if this happens, I won't have that. If that happens, I'll go broke here, and this is there, and then you will analyze the situation so much that you won't do anything. So I say jump into it, take action. It will all work out because once you start saving, once you start getting that cash flow, it works out. So the how. So she says, I wanted to break this down a little bit. So she says that that her and her husband are planning to save $1,000 a month to pay off debt, which is awesome. Which means it looks like you guys have some cash flow that's already there. You say you have a savings, 6 months that's already there, so you have a lot of good things going. So let's like restructure it and see how beneficial it will be to pay off all your debts and why I say that. So I will say use your savings, that 6 months of saving, and pay off as much as you can and get it to $1,000. That's the first step. It's with Dave Ramsey and whoever else, Total Money Makeover, which is great book, read it, and whoever else goes through these plans. But save $1,000. That's all you need. That's the first part. It will be enough to cover that what if thing that might happen. But here's the thing, I'm going to put some assumptions out there. I'm going to assume that she has a car payment. I'm going to assume she has a car payment for like, she has 3 kids, so a van or SUV. I assume she has that. And I assume that the husband has a vehicle to go to work. So I'm going to assume 2 car payments. And when I Google, which I already did, the average car payment in America is about $479. So just round up. About $500 a month is the average car payment. Average. So it'll go ups and down. You know, got a lot of stuff. Got Teslas on the road. So if it's $500 a month, and you have the wife, you have who has 500, and you have the husband who has 500, just with those debts alone, that's $1,000. I assume student loans is there. But if you are able to pay off all of it with your savings, you will free up thousands of dollars a month, where in an instant, in 1 year, you'll be able to put in so much more into your savings and then some. Just think about it. Let's just use the car payment alone. If you paid off your cars and you have a free $1,000 that you don't have to worry about, and then on top of it, if you already knew or found like have a way to save an extra $1,000, that's $2,000 right there that you just have by eliminating your car payment and then doing what you was going to already do and put an extra $1,000 a month to your debts. So if you have that $2,000, you times that by 12, you got almost $24,000. That's insane of what you can have in a year, of how much power you can have with your money. So the question to answer that question, it is the yes. Use that savings. Don't be afraid. Take action and trust the system. Trust that you know the way to take care of your kids, and trust like yes, something might happen, but that $1,000 is going to cover it. But if you have all that extra cash flow that's going to happen, you're going to be fine. And if you complete this debt-free journey and you erase it, you're going to be a rock star. A rock star. Like all that money that you have. Don't give it to other people. Give it to yourself. Use it for yourself and pay yourself first. No analysis paralysis. Let's do it. And let's do one more question because I hate to have long videos. So let me answer that. So let's see. Another question here. It says, okay, same person. So another question. It says, let's have one more question for you. I know that my husband said to have no credit cards, but what is your thought of having one that you pay utilities on every month and it's paid off each month? But we don't carry the card. It's actually in a safe deposit box. But anyways, we use it to get the points to get a free flight once a year back to Florida. Would you keep it so you can get the free flight, or would you cut that one up too? So, good question, great question, and it sort of starts going into a little bit of details of strategies of how to use credit cards and how to use it to benefit you. So one of her things is that she's trying to get points to go back to Florida, and it's awesome. It's free money. They give it to you if you're in control. My first thing is before I go into saying like, hey, this is how you use this strategy to benefit you, because you can, and there is a benefit, and I can do a video on that alone. But my first thing is I like to encourage people to know the power of your own money, to know the power of what you can do with your own cash flow. So I would say pay all the debts first. Leave that card alone. Leave it in the box. Leave it in that saving deposit. I'm not saying not to do it. I'm saying I want you to know how much cash flow you can actually handle without all the extra points. Once you know what you can do, and we talked about how you can get that money, that extra money real fast if you just paid off your debt. Once you see that, you'll be more empowered to make these choices, to use different strategies. It's a great strategy. It's a great strategy. Like I said, I can talk about it, but I would say first pay off all your debts. Leave it in the deposit box. I'm not saying cut it up just yet. I'm saying just figure out and learn with your husband how much power you have with your cash alone if you don't have any debt. And then you won't be worried about any free points or anything. You just use all your money to do what you want to do. However, it's smart. It's a good idea, but I don't want to jump into that yet. So I'll just answer the question to say like, leave it in a box, pay off all your debts first, get that thing covered, see, analyze, like, and do the audit of your finances and see how much power you will have with that freed up cash flow and being debt free. That's all I got because I'm running out of time, because I got to go help mommy with the baby because I want to, because she's so cute. I love her. And because that's all I got for today. I love you guys. Again, thank you. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. Share this video. Talk about money. Talk about ask more questions. Send a message, guys. I will answer you. I will answer your questions. I still have time for that. I won't lose time for you guys. And like I said, I love talking about money. And a disclaimer, I'm not a professional. I'm just a guy who likes money, who likes to share what I've learned in my experience and my journey to get to this spot, and to share that with you guys and to educate and learn together, because I'm forever always learning. More thoughts, more things to come up of what happened before. But like I said, I'm out of time. This is all I got. I'm going to be out. Peace. Have a good one, guys.